Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good afternoon from sunny London, England. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin'. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And my name, obviously you can see at the bottom of your screen, short for Delhi London Gooner, space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Once again, welcome to another DLG Reppin'S daily transfer news involving all things to do with Arsenal Football Club. We're going to get into the ins and outs and the latest from Arsenal Football Club. Otherwise, can I say good morning to you guys, whether you're just getting up somewhere around the world, you're going for a jog on the beach, I don't know, you're taking a dog for a walk in the park, or allow me to say good evening, whether you're enjoying your evening dinner, you're sitting at home watching a movie, or you can be watching a movie in the cinemas. You could be enjoying your party you're going to. You've just come back from the party. Otherwise, good night and rest well, and make sure you wake up in a good mood and ready for a new day. So, before I get into the ins and outs, yeah, do make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me in abundance, yeah? Smash it up, yeah? Let's get that rising number going. Make sure you hit the share button, yeah? Smash that virally all over the globe, and make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this. If you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. Just make sure your friends and your relatives share this channel, yeah? And do get your friends or your relatives to share it amongst their friends and relatives, yeah? Really appreciate that. The chat, if you wanna ask a question, if you've got any opinions, etc., leave it in the chat where positive feedback lives, yeah? So please do that for me. Also, subscribe to DLG Reppin', yeah? Smash that button for me, left, right, and center, galore, but passionately, yeah? Remember, if you subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? Any one of you who subscribe for the first time, you're getting shouted out with praise, love, and appreciation. Do that for me, yeah? This is the road to 1,000 subscribers. On top of that, yeah, do enjoy yourselves, yeah? So let's get into the transfer talk, yeah, involving Arsenal. Now, players incoming. The next Arsenal player to arrive at the Emirates will look, well, it's likely to be Alexander Zinchenko. Yes, the Ukrainian is on the verge of becoming the next Arsenal signing. But we definitely still need more in the areas that we are demanding to be strengthening. And I do want him to come in as a cover left back for Tierney, nowhere in the midfield. I want a couple of proper midfielders in there. Zinchenko is going to be a versatile player who can operate midfield, but I want him as cover. But the simple fact is, he offers some quality as a left back. His end product, his end product from an offensive point of view is second to none. And I'd like to see him at the Emirates, and I would be delighted with this signing. Any Arsenal fans watching or listening, leave it in the chat. What do you make of Alexander Zinchenko signing for the Arsenal, which he should do by next week? Is it going to happen by next week? Leave it in the chat. A name that came up as a surprise, I didn't even think of it, yeah? Well, I'll tell you what, I will not be against this signing. Leroy Sané, ex-Manchester City winger, full of brilliance on his day, and a quality addition if we are to sign him. For me, he's gone back to the Bundesliga. I don't know how many games he's played since, because I haven't watched much of Bayern Munich, but I'll tell you what, from his Manchester City days, he is a problem. and beyond pace, trickery, and goals and assists in his time in the English Premier League and with Man City. Absolutely a phenomenal talent. Now, Arsenal have shown interest in him, and he could cost Arsenal 50-odd million pounds. Now, Arsenal fans are asked this question: shall we go in for Leroy Sané instead of Serge Gnabry or Rafinha? Because, as you know, Serge Gnabry has turned us committed to Bayern Munich, and he will go on to sign a contract. And we know Rafinha is a Barcelona player now. So, how about Serge Gnabry? Would you be interested in seeing Gnabry at the Emirates? Leave it in the chat. Right. Next one I'm going to talk about is Yuri Tillemans. Yeah, I like to see him at the Emirates for me. Oh, excuse me. He is a target that we've been looking at for such a very long time. I just don't understand how Arsenal have not put in a formal bid. It's been said that Arteta is interested, and they do, but I do not know what they're playing at. Why haven't we put in the bid? Why is it that he's agreed personal terms and yet we haven't put in the bid? It just doesn't add up to me. I want this deal tied down before the Crystal Palace game. He's obviously not in America, and it would have been brilliant to see him in America with the rest of the playing squad. I just don't get it. It really aggravates me the way we do business, Arsenal, and I'm not a fan of the way that we do business. I'm so not a fan of it. So for me, we need to get this deal over the line, or we just forget it. I mean, I don't want us to forget it. It's a great opportunity for Arsenal to take advantage of this situation. He's got 1 year left of his contract, and he's quoted, and his valuation has dropped from, let's say, 50, 60 odd million quid to 30, 35 million. What is the hold up? But yet we're about to pay up to 35 million for Zinchenko, and we can pay 30 for Yuri Tillemans. Now, I've had enough of talking about this, and there's no development at all. If there is any developments, and I've not really done my research on it as such, but if there's any developments, Arsenal fans, Leicester City fans, give us some info in the comment section below. Right, Nicolas Pepe. Now, this is a player who has been linked heavily with a move to Sevilla. Even Leeds United have shown interest. Now, one of the two clubs will have to pay close to 20 million. And it's been quoted that Sevilla are interested in him more. And the valuation would be, well, the bid could come in as close as up to 18 million. Now, it's obvious that he's not part of Mikel Arteta's plans. The manager himself has made it publicly clear that he doesn't suit into his plans. And, well, that Leeds United game was the final straw for me, where all he had to do is keep it as basically easy as possible. He's got the ball one-on-one on the defender, no goal. All he has to do is kick the ball past the defender and run. He tried a trick and it did not pay off. And I thought, you idiots, you really do know how to upset Arsenal fans. And he does that all the time. Now, if Sevilla are coming in for him, it would be towards the end. But the player himself has not selected which club he would like to be at. He could still play in the English Premier League, which means Leeds United would be in for a shout with him after receiving 55 million from the sale of Rafinha. This will be an interesting one. Pablo Mari. No one knows how close he is to leaving Arsenal. His representatives are still looking for a club for him, I believe. Lucas Torreira, now his representative are definitely looking for a club for him. Although it's been said that Valencia have agreed a deal for him. to become a Valencia player, but Arsenal don't know too much about it, or they haven't commented on it yet. So let's see how that pans out. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, again, I've made it clear that I would not like to see him go, really. I mean, he can cover a number of positions and even come into the midfield area. However, it's clear to me that he's not going to be part of Mikel Arteta's plans. Neither is Hector Bellerin. I don't want him part of Arsenal's plans. He's made it clear that he would like to stay in Spain, preferably with Sevilla. But the other alternative would be Atletico Madrid. They've expressed an interest in him since weeks ago now. Let's talk about another midfield potential signing, Lucas Paqueta. Now, no one knows anything about how long the deal's been going to take. And I don't know if Arsenal have even submitted a bid. Well, I don't think they have, but they've submitted a bid for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic for 47 million. That got turned down. Now, Arsenal still in talks with Lyon, as I would assume. And I want that deal to come through. And, you know, to have him and to have Yuri Tillemans in that midfield, we deserve that excitement, because our midfield area needs immense improving. And I mean immense improvement. I don't want to see a midfield involving Xhaka or Nini against Palace on Friday night. Right, I think I've said what I've had to say. On that note, let me end it and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you so much for listening. I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, saving the best to last, as I always do. I thank you so much for putting up with me and my kind words and my tiredness. I do apologize for being over 20 odd minutes late. I've overslept and yeah, not good enough. Other than that, yeah, I hope you all have a lovely, splendid day, especially that it's a pleasant day with the weather. We're looking at 30 odd degrees tomorrow, so drink loads of water. Otherwise, look after your friends, look after your families, look after yourselves. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace, love, and bliss again. I'm always here to talk to you guys, and I will be talking to you guys again, hopefully this evening, yeah, if I can squeeze one more content in. Until then, remember, please just be nice.